Hey, what's up, everybody? I got a letter to read for you today. I had it like an actual paper letter, then I lost it, and it was from my newspaper. So I'll read it to you right off their website, and then it had a answer to it, like a rebut. It's basically a dude who's an atheist, and then a creationist. Well, he's not an atheist; he believes in God, but he's more honest about it. But anyway, it'll become apparent when I read it, and then I might have to do a follow-up to it, second video. So here we go. It's called Telling the Truth. I think most of us are encouraged from a young age to ask questions. If not, then how are we going to learn anything? As I was told growing up, the only stupid question is the one not asked, which has led me in my old age to forever ask questions about anything. However, I've never received as much negative feedback as when I ask questions about religion. Why is that, you ask? I don't have any idea unless the person you ask is afraid they can't answer it honestly. In my case, for 18 years, 3 times a week, I attended a particular denomination looking at it with an unbiased opinion. You can see where a person is raised in a religious environment will believe what he/she is taught. Your questions remain unasked, or unanswered. Then you take more time to study history, physics, archaeology, and begin to see what you were taught is impossible. I was taught that the entire Bible is the Word of God, but if anyone reads the Bible with open eyes and is honest, then they must admit that there are things that cannot have been, and I believe in God. A literal interpretation is impossible to justify with the facts. We know dinosaurs and man didn't coexist. We know the earth, moon, sun, water, and plants and animals evolved at different paces, exactly the reason to reject a literal translation. And contrary to what some folks say, I don't expect to burn in a lake of fire for telling the truth. Rodney Osborne, Florence. Now, I've been watching the papers for about a good 3 days because I fucking knew there was going to be a rebut to this, or a kind of a follow-up to it. And here was the fucking follow-up. Now, I'm going to read this, and I'm going to have to stop the video and do a follow-up and explain what the fuck is wrong with it, because it's going to take way too long. Letter to the editor. This one's called No Basis in Truth. Rodney Osborne's recent letter titled Telling the Truth states biblical truth is impossible, then cites his own version of unsupported facts to validate his personal wishes. His "we know" comments have no basis in truth and have proved false to any open mind not needing to twist or overlook proven facts. Tracks of dinosaurs with human footprints within them are reportedly solidified in rock in the Granbury area of Texas. An impossibility unless man and dinosaurs existed at the same time. Also, how is it possible for rock supposedly several million years older than man to have a man-made hammer embedded in it, something reportedly documented by non-Christian scientists? Contrary to much rhetoric, evolution has not been proved. I think he meant proven. That tells you these motherfuckers don't speak English. Proved in any circumstance. I'm reminded of a cartoon in which an evolutionist states there is no proof of evolution, but it had to have happened. Evolution of heavenly bodies is contrary to both accepted laws on thermonuclear dynamics. All scientists accept the concept our universe is expanding, and all have agreed on the expansion rate. Evolutionists say the plants and animals of the earth took millions of years to evolve, yet calculating the expansion rate backwards indicates the earth has to be less than 1 million years old, or the sun would have been so close the earth's surface would have been fried. Since no one to date has factually disproved the Bible's literacy, maybe Mr. Osborne should be worried about the literal lake of fire. Another young earth retard. Well, at least he says at least 1 million, and unlike fucking Sarah Palin who says 4,000. But anyway, I'm going to make a follow-up to this video explaining exactly point by point. I may even have to make 3 videos, but I'll explain point by point what the fuck is wrong with these statements that this guy makes. So anyway, for now, peace.